Everyone, and I don't know if I make a prediction in the Super Bowl, but here it is. For those who are new to football or the NFL, or Canadians who don't follow the Super Bowl or the NFL, this is a rundown for the Canadians who don't follow football in America. Think about there's Grey Cup, and your teams are in it. Say, for instance, this past Grey Cup. I forgot who played. I forgot who played. Anyway, let's say the Calgary Stampeders faced the Montreal Alouettes in that Grey Cup, and it is an event just like in America. It is an event between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. In the Super Bowl, started out in in 19 in the 1960s actually. Before the Super Bowl, there was two competing leagues: the AFL or the American Football League with its 8 teams, and the NFL with its teams. One of the two commissioners went at it was Pete Rozelle, and the commissioner at the time, I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong, and comment down below who it was. It was Al Davis, if I may remember, and and they wanted to do, they had a merger, and that merger have a championship game. And the very first Super Bowl started in the 1960s, late 60s, like 1967. The first Super Bowl was the Green Bay Packers versus the Kansas City Chiefs in Los Angeles. Now, it was not a huge event like it is now. And when you go look back, if on your Super Bowl DVDs or go on YouTube to search past Super Bowls like Super Bowl one, and that first Super Bowl, it was not a sold out place. The place was half packed. It had some memorable plays, but it had the coach Vince Lombardi for the NFL and the Green Bay Packers, and Hank Stram for the AFL and the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Packers beat the Chiefs, and the winning quarterback was Paul Starr, and the winning coach, as you know, Vince Lombardi. That was the beginning. In Super Bowl II, Vince Lombardi had his last game coaching for the Packers, not retirement, but coaching for the Packers. It was the Green Bay Packers versus the Oakland Raiders, led by John Madden. Yes, that John Madden. And the Raiders was not even the Raiders at the time. So the Packers won over the Raiders again, winning quarterback Paul Starr, and the trophy goes to Vince Lombardi. It was beginning until it became a big event. Super Bowl III, New York Jets of the AFL, NFL, the Baltimore Colts. And here's the interesting thing: Reed Ewing was the coach of the Baltimore Colts before getting fired. He coached the Jets, and his predecessor is Don Shula, the Don Shula, before he coached the Miami Dolphins. And the Jets made a huge upset, 16-7 in Miami in the Orange Bowl. And that started out as a big event. 4-1 by Kansas City Chiefs and the end of the AFL in the 1970s. Since then, it was a huge event. Like, what's going to happen? It didn't become a huge event until, in my own opinion, in Super Bowl 20. Bears beat the Patriots in the blowout, but ever since then, I follow football in that game. I'm a Browns fan, and hopefully I see the Browns going to the Super Bowl. Anyway, I see this Seattle Seahawks beating the Patriots by a close game. Actually, overtime, I call it. It will be 2020 overtime, 23-20 Seahawks. And the MVP would be Russell Wilson. I like to think Marshawn Lynch will not be MVP because if you saw Media Day, which I liked, he won't talk. Imagine the MVP as Marshawn Lynch and won't talk. That's selfish. I don't want to be mean, but he needs to talk, not being a kid anymore. He's acting like Terrell Owens of today. If you know who Terrell Owens is, look it up on Wikipedia. So, that's my prediction. 23-20 Seahawks in overtime. And we were that close in the overtime a couple of times. Super Bowl 24, the Titans almost came back and went to overtime by a yard short. Super Bowl 36 and was the Patriots won, and 38 38 in Houston. Patriots beat the Carolina Panthers. That's the instance of almost overtime. And again, Russell Wilson is MVP, but everyone knows how the Super Bowl commercials they love. I will give you one instance. I will make a prediction. The Super Bowl commercial will be the Avengers sequel. There'll be a tons of movie commercials and great commercials. I will talk about that in the next video. But again, Sunday will be one of the possibly one of the great Super Bowls of all time. They say 40. I say 42 surpassed 32, and I say it will surpass 42. 49 will surpass 42 and become the greatest Super Bowl of all time. So comment down below your predictions, your MVP, and the score, and will it be overtime or not? So long from the Buckeye State.